Hello, Blight Wings here, just going over the build that I'll be playing. Start of Blight League, so I decided since Energy Shield really didn't get touched too much, and it's one of my favorite playstyles to do that, so I'm going to do Caustic Arrow, Energy Shield, going Trickster, going CI, grabbing Wicked Ward, and then using Ghost Dance and Escape Artist to do well there. Planning on using Caustic Arrow just because it's a nice chaos damage over time. I was going to level with Essence String Contagion, but since they took off the chaos recipe, I'll probably just level with Caustic Arrow. So this is what the 100 tree roughly is going to look like as it is right now. We'll have to see what anointments get on for amulets. I might have to grab some of the ones and change my tree up a bit because of that. But also got leveling stuff. So before you go CI, then once you go to CI, switch over to that, and then at level 100. So for skill gems, doing Caustic Arrow, damage on full life since MCI, Vicious Prize, Swift Affliction, Void, and Empower. And then got a Bane with Despair and Feeble. You can't do a second curse on the skill tree, you have to get it on a craft on the chest piece, so I'm going to do that. Or if we can get Whispers of Doom with the anointments, and I'll get it there and I can do a different craft on my chest. But this will help me get Despair on because that helps increase my damage with Caustic Arrow quite a bit. Then using Discipline and Vol Grace and actually using Grace. I have Empower and Enlighten here because I just don't have anything else I'm going to support them. Just make sure if you're using an Empower, you have to get an Enlighten at least at level 3. And you want to grab this Reduced Mana Reservation node or you have no mana. And then Flame Dash as well, and I'll probably be using the Withering Step, and also when that comes out I'll put that in here, probably with an increased duration and increased area of effect. And then I might try the Poison Aura to just see how much poison damage I'm doing, see if I can get that because I'll have an extra gem slot for it. Items, I just put in basic items. The important ones are Soul Strike. I was going for a full recharge build, so I want it to trigger as fast as possible. The only things that help it trigger faster is the energy real charge there, and then you can craft fast start of energy real charge on your rings. And then just make sure you grab, I went down here for the recharge rate. This has recharge rate, that has recharge rate, and so does that. And then I believe that one does. And then the Essence Surge cluster up there, just so I can recover it as fast as possible, is pretty nice. And then just regular energy shield gear. You are going to need strength for damage on full life, so I got strength on my amulet and then on my rings. And then if you just go Sadist Garb for your chest piece, that gives you the most energy shield than your other options. And then for bow, you just want plus gem levels bow. Pretty easy to craft. You can just do it with fossils. I'll show you how to do it when I get around to doing it. So I'll probably play solo self-found, so I'll be doing it myself. And the only other thing you care about too much is the attack speed, just for a little better roll. And then Baited Breath is nice because it gives 50% energy shield recharge rate. Also helps a lot with that. It's a good thing to start out getting. And then since we're going energy shield, we don't run a life flask, so these are all just reduced damage flasks. So we have the Basalt, then we got Jade Stibnite for getting my evasion rating up there, Quicksilver, and then just a Quartz for phasing. Other than I probably won't need it. But that's my build idea for right now. So like always, whenever I do my league start, I do generally create the character in standard, just whatever gear I have before to make sure it works. So right now I've got a +2 levels with no attack speed on my bow. And then it's a 5 link, so I don't have the Empower. 17 level gem right now. Got Vertex just because it had the highest energy shield out of the stuff I had. Got Discipline and Grace there. And then got an Empower and Enlighten. My Enlighten's level 2, but since I get +1 from the Vertex, that's my level 3 Enlighten that I needed. So I can run an Empower. And then got my Flame Dash portal, and then right now it's just Bane, Despair, Efficacy, and Controlled Destruction. Got my Soul Strike, just energy shield on all of these with Sadist Garb with just the highest amount of energy shield and evasion I can get on that. And then Baited Breath, and then just all my flasks. Got Freeze there, Curse there, Bleed there, doesn't matter too much which order you're on. And then I got my bases messed up a little bit on this one because I had my Alchemist of Adrenaline on a Jade instead of on a Quicksilver, but I got my Reflexes and my Adrenaline both on those two flasks, and I'm going to use them together anyway. So that's that, and then since we don't have Withering Step yet, I'm not going to be able to do that, but let me just grab a map. I'll go grab, what's a fun map? I like dungeon. Let's do a dungeon for you guys. The nice part about this is there's only one map mod that I can't run, which is no mana regen, because that's the only thing. I don't have mana leech anywhere, so I can't just do the no mana regen. But then since I'm CI and only have energy shield, then I don't have to worry about any of that. One of the other main reasons why I chose this build is because Caustic Arrow is a degen. I can just stick it on the ground, and then if I'm having to deal with towers, then I won't have to worry about things not dying. But pretty much, you just go around Caustic Arrow in each pack, and then if you get some tinky rares, then you apply your curses in. I had a Prophecy proc, lucky me. Man, this is a lot of monsters from this. And they're all spread out too, which isn't my favorite thing. So again, oh, missed 3 of them. Okay.
The breathing queen masterminds an unholy heist, a defilement of the dead.
Pretty much just once per pack, and you can move on. Caustic Arrow is a little bit nicer than right now than Penetrating Contagion because it is just one skill, so you don't have to worry about casting both of them. That, and if you want to, you can use Blink Arrow. Thought about it, but haven't decided if I'm going to use it yet, because what I'll probably be doing if I do Blink Arrow is having Blink Arrow have Culling Strike or have it be a poison effect, so I can get poisons in for the new skill that lets you store poisons to release them later, just for some more single target damage. But we'll have to see when that comes up, what I decide to do about that. So I'll probably change it up once all the new skill gems come out. Okay. Almost done with the map, just got this side over here and the bosses. Oh, I forgot, they changed the graveyard boss. I'm used to the old graveyard boss because I didn't run this map much during, only a couple times, but I ran it a bit more when it was the older map boss. Back when it was a white map. But now they moved it to a yellow, they changed the map boss, right? I get to learn a map boss that I am unfamiliar with you guys. It'll be fun. Okay.
Low on mana.
But pretty much Caustic Arrow, and then Bane. Every so often. Bane's duration is pretty long, so you don't have to worry about having to cast it too much. Most of the time it's a lot longer than Caustic Arrow's duration, just because I'm not scaling duration too much. And this is without me doing Uberlab because I haven't done Uberlab on this character yet. So a lot more scaling you can do, and my gem levels aren't as high as they will be when I pour energy into it. Just grabbed what I had and got started with it in that. I guess this is the same boss as used to, it's just they're not all sitting there ready to be killed to start. But that's that, and I will leave the video ending here, and I'll give you a rundown on how my league start goes in another video. So I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.